If you're thinking about starting keto for the first time, listen up, because I have a really important piece of advice for you. Don't. Go low carb instead. Hi, I'm Mark, and you're watching 𝗗𝗄𝘁, your channel for eating healthy, feeling great, and looking hot. In this video, I want to help you understand why low carb may be a much better option for you than keto. But first, crush that like button so I can keep the keto content coming week after week. It's no secret that keto is one of the most popular diets these days, and for good reason. It's extremely effective. I've been going on keto for over 3 years now, and I'm in the best shape of my life. But the truth is, keto can be really challenging for a lot of people. It's a whole new way of thinking and approaching food. That initial hurdle can be really difficult to overcome. And that's the biggest problem with keto. People go all in on bacon and fats, and the first couple days are great, but eventually they get sick of it. And after a few failed attempts, they decide that keto isn't for them. And that's a real shame, because keto does work. But diving into keto is kind of like not knowing how to swim and jumping into the deep end of the pool, and then deciding that swimming just isn't for you. A better and more productive way to gain the benefits of keto without actually going keto is giving low carb a try. So what's the difference between the two? On keto, you're limiting yourself to roughly less than 25 net carbs a day. By keeping your threshold for carbs super low, you're forcing your body to go into ketosis, which is where it uses fat as a form of energy rather than carbs. On low carb, you're still using carbs as fuel, but you're limiting your carbs to between 50 to 100 carbs a day. What does this mean for you? This means that you can enjoy bread, you can enjoy pizza, you can enjoy pasta and rice. However, you want to enjoy them in limited quantities. So what this means is that you have to start familiarizing yourself with portion sizes and carb counts in a lot of these foods that you eat. Now I know the first thing that you're thinking is, how is eating a little bit of rice any different from eating no rice at all? It's fair to say that all small portions it's going to do is make you angry because you can't eat more. But there is a trick to it. When eating your smaller portions of carbs, you want to be sure to supplement them with healthy fats. The benefits of these fats are twofold. First, healthy fats are filling. By adding extra butter and oils and fat-rich foods like avocados into your carbs, you're going to get fuller, faster, and you're going to stay fuller longer. For example, I do this with my kids with cream of wheat. Cream of wheat is one of their favorite breakfast foods, but I've noticed if all I add to their cream of wheat is water and milk, they can eat a lot more of it. But if I sneak in some butter, it makes it much more filling, and they rarely go in for seconds. Which brings me to my second point about adding fats to your carbs. Fats will make them taste better. Think about a bowl of steamed rice versus a bowl of steamed rice topped with butter and salt. Of course, the butter and salt will taste way better, and it'll be more filling. You also want to add vegetables high in fiber. Like fat, fiber is both filling and satisfying. So if you're going to have a bowl of pasta, add plenty of olive oil and maybe some spiralized zucchini along with it. I guarantee you'll be eating a much smaller plate, but be equally satisfied, if not more. In this way, going low carb has the benefit of both worlds. You get to enjoy the foods that you think you can't have anymore, but you also get to learn the benefits of foods that are very important to the keto lifestyle. Foods like grass-fed butter, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, foods that you may have otherwise avoided on a high-carb lifestyle, believing that they're somehow not good for you. Because let's get this out of the way right now, fat is good for you. In fact, the only food that's directly correlated to heart disease and obesity is sugar, not fat. It's really no coincidence that the obesity epidemic took off when America started embracing a low-fat, high-carb lifestyle. Now, chances are you're wondering why I'd recommend you not to go on keto when it obviously works so well for me. And my answer to that is simple. I'm recommending that you go on low carb because it's a much faster track to success than the path that I took. I didn't try going low carb. I jumped head on into keto, and I failed over and over and over again. Had I started with low carb, I think the process would have been a lot smoother. And so I'm using my experience to help you get to keto the right way, if keto is a long-term goal. And frankly, I don't know that it's the right goal for everyone. Let me give you my wife, for example. She's a combination of low carb and keto. From time to time, she indulges in a slice of pizza or a really good piece of bread because it's what she likes, and she's able to balance the two. Is that wrong? Absolutely not. For me, on the other hand, I like being in ketosis as much as possible. I have what some people have described as an extreme personality, and I love being in great shape, especially at my age. So being keto works for me, and balancing keto with a low carb lifestyle works for her. So at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself a couple important questions. What's your reason for going keto? If it's for weight loss, I highly recommend starting low carb first. It's the easiest way to become familiar with what foods are high and low in carbs, to learn portion control, and to learn how to incorporate healthy fats into your diet. Then, if you want to take it to the next level, you can transition to full-blown keto. If, however, your goal is more performance-related, you want to be more energetic, you want to have less mood swings, and you just want to be the best version of yourself, I still think you should go low carb first. As the expression goes, you have to walk before you run. And if you do it right, you'll be sprinting in no time. Thank you for watching Keto Crush, your channel for eating healthy, feeling great, looking hot. Don't forget to crush that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.